Great DIY results are rarely created by accident. They come from dozens of small decisions made throughout a project. Two people can work in similar workshops, using similar tools, and still end up with very different outcomes. The difference is not talent or luck. It is decision-making. In the workshop, every choice matters. From when you start a project to how you prepare materials, to when you decide to stop working for the day, each decision shapes the final result. As you listen, you may start noticing which decisions you already make well, and which ones might be holding you back. Before any tool is turned on, one of the most important decisions is to pause. Professionals rarely rush into cutting. They take a moment to review the plan, visualize the steps, and confirm measurements. That short pause often saves hours of correction later. Have you ever wished you had slowed down at the beginning of a project? Material selection is another decision that quietly determines success. Experienced makers inspect boards carefully. They look for straightness, grain direction, surface quality, and hidden defects. Choosing the right piece at the start prevents problems later. How often do you grab the first board instead of the best one? Deciding where to begin the build matters more than it seems. Professionals start with reference surfaces and structural components. When the foundation is accurate, everything else aligns more easily. Poor starting choices often lead to constant adjustments later. Tool choice is not about speed alone. Professionals decide which tool offers the most control for the task. Control produces cleaner results and reduces stress. Have you ever chosen a faster tool and regretted it afterward? Another important decision is knowing when to rely on jigs or guides instead of freehand work. Jigs reduce guesswork and increase consistency. Even simple guides can turn difficult tasks into repeatable actions. Many makers avoid jigs at first, then wonder why results vary. Measurement decisions shape the entire project. Professionals decide which measurements must be exact and which can be flexible. Not everything needs perfection. Knowing where precision matters prevents wasted effort and frustration. Cut order is a strategic decision. Leaving parts slightly oversized until later allows room for adjustment. Cutting everything to final size too early removes flexibility. Have you ever wished you had left yourself more margin for error? Testing setups on scrap material is another smart decision. Scrap tests reveal problems before they affect the final piece. This choice saves material, time, and confidence. Skipping this step often leads to irreversible mistakes. Assembly decisions affect alignment and strength. Professionals think about clamping, order, and glue application before starting. Preparation leads to calm assemblies instead of rushed corrections. Do your assemblies feel controlled or chaotic? Adhesive selection matters more than many people realize. Different materials and conditions require different glues. Choosing the right adhesive ensures long-term strength and cleaner joints. Sanding decisions influence both appearance and time spent. Oversanding wastes time and damages edges. Experienced makers know when a surface is ready and move on confidently. Edge treatment is another decision that affects safety and appearance. Slightly softened edges feel better, look cleaner, and resist damage better than sharp corners. Labeling parts during complex builds saves time later. Marking orientation and matching parts reduces confusion during assembly. This simple decision often prevents major mistakes. Fastener selection affects strength and durability. Choosing the correct screw or nail improves reliability and appearance. Small decisions like this add up over the course of a project. Deciding when to pre-drill holes prevents splitting and improves alignment. This choice depends on material and fastener size, not habit. Workflow sequencing is a powerful decision. Completing similar tasks together reduces tool changes and mental fatigue. Professionals plan the order of work instead of reacting step by step. Knowing when to stop working is one of the hardest decisions to make. Fatigue leads to mistakes. Walking away at the right moment protects both the project and the maker. Have you ever pushed too far and paid for it later? Finishing decisions define the final impression. Choosing the right finish, sheen, and application method affects durability and appearance. Thin, controlled applications almost always outperform rushed heavy coats. Environmental decisions matter as well. Temperature and humidity affect glue and finishes. Professionals adjust timing instead of forcing progress. Protecting finished parts is another smart decision. Completed work should be stored safely to prevent damage before final assembly. Prevention is easier than repair. Documenting successful setups turns experience into repeatable success. Photos and notes help recreate good results in future projects. Deciding whether to upgrade tools or improve technique saves money. Many problems are solved by better decisions, not better equipment. Choosing simplicity over complexity improves reliability. Professionals avoid unnecessary features that increase risk without adding value. Safety decisions should never be optional. Choosing proper protection and safe procedures is always the right decision, regardless of experience. Tool maintenance decisions affect performance. Sharp, clean tools behave predictably and reduce frustration. Tolerance decisions prevent wasted effort. Knowing what level of precision is acceptable keeps projects moving forward. Deciding when to redesign instead of forcing a plan saves time and materials. Flexibility is a professional strength. Every project is shaped by hundreds of small decisions. Good decisions build on each other, creating smoother workflows and better results. As you listen, you may already be thinking about which decisions you want to improve next. If you're finding these ideas useful, this is the kind of content we focus on here: calm, practical thinking that improves results over time. Subscribing helps you catch the next long-form workshop video without searching for it. Professional workshops are not defined by size or cost. They are defined by judgment. With better decisions, any workshop can produce high-quality work. You don't need more tools. You need better choices. And those choices, made consistently, are what separate frustrating projects from satisfying ones.